everybody. Just watched the inauguration. This is the first time I've ever watched that. Oh, say hi, Bella. Say hi. Anyways, I thought something weird would happen. Maybe it still will, but it's 12:46. Obama just got in the helicopter. That's weird. I've never watched the inauguration before. But anyways, I'm reporting on my Dr. Sebi challenge. It's been a week and 2 days. I pretty much stuck to it for the most part. I cheated a couple times because I had a couple of those Lara bars. And then I also had portobello mushroom burger at this restaurant, and the bread wasn't like approved flour. But other than that, I've been making like really good dishes with the Dr. Sebi nutritional guide. Shout out Ty's Conscious Kitchen as well. Watching his videos helped me a lot to make like the bread, and I've never made bread before, and making this kind of bread is actually really quite easy. And actually made this really simple bread. It's a quinoa bread, and it's only 2 ingredients. All it is you soak the quinoa in spring water for overnight, or at least like 5 hours or so. And then you put like a key lime. I get these little key limes that are like, like size of like a quarter, with seeds in them. Apparently those are the OG limes, the OG citrus from before the hybrids of the lemon and the lime was made bigger, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the key limes were the OG citrus. I got this bag of like a bunch of them, so I've been it's really convenient because you just grab one and you just throw it in your tea, like I have here. Throw it in my tea. I don't have a smoothie today. I had one last night. I got hemp powder, which is really good for like after the gym because it's got protein. That's another thing, man. I don't know if protein is beneficial or not. According to Dr. Sebi and other people, the body only needs alkaline electric food. You don't need vitamins or... Let's read the quote I have here because it's interesting. It says, the body does not need enzymes, proteins, or vitamins. The body needs electric food. Since the body is carbon-based, when it receives plant food that is carbon-based, it is referred to as chemical affinity. And because there is affinity, there is assimilation. What do you guys think about that? I went my whole life thinking that we need protein and vitamins. But then this is a confusing thing, is because are all of these bodybuilders wrong about all these bodybuilders that are getting huge? They're eating a lot of protein. If they didn't eat that protein, would they still be as big? Also, what about these vitamin C infusions for cancer patients that's curing their cancer? Is that all a sham too? I don't get that. I mean, there's got to be some benefit of enzymes, proteins, and vitamins. Enzymes are like the building blocks of our bodies. I don't understand. Someone's got to explain that to me better because I don't know if I'm really sold on that. But yeah, I've been making like I'll put a couple pictures of what I've been making, but the bread is really good and super clean. I've been still doing the yoga and weight training, which has been going well, and I think I'm around 88 days sober today. So no alcohol, no weed, no cigarettes. I haven't drank coffee for over a week now, definitely. Maybe almost 2 weeks actually, I think. But I've been sleeping a lot better. I got my magnetic necklace here, and I think that's been helping because when I wake up, I don't know if it's the combination of my diet and the necklace, but I feel like it's not as hard to get out of bed. So we'll see. I mean, I also got a weighted blanket, which is like supposed to help you sleep better, and I think it's been helping me because it feels nice to have like some extra weight on you at night. You don't feel like you're flying away. You know, keep the body down when your soul releases from you into other dimensions, which is nice. Uh, I really want to be able to find out and perfect the art of astral traveling, or just be able to astral travel. It sounds amazing. Just being able to, before you go to bed, think and be like, I want to dream about being on the beach in the Bahamas tonight. And then you go to bed and you actually dream that. And then you wake up and you remember it and you talk about it. That would be quite amazing to be able to do. And I gotta look into that and research that more. It's been gloomy here in Wisconsin. It's raining. It's weird. It's been like this week. It's gonna be like 40 degrees, and it's raining, and it's the middle of January, which is strange. It's like the middle of winter. Global warming. I don't know, man. But yeah, it's just like no sun. So it's just like kind of depressing, to be honest. But the sun is important. I really want to get into like earthing, grounding more, and sun gazing. Standing on non-conductive soil, barefoot, and looking into the sun. I think there's a lot to that would really repair my DNA and get it back to its natural state. But other than that, man, I feel good. Shout out to Subtle Infinity. I've been listening to his videos, and he's got a lot to say about the underlying concepts of overall just human interaction and behavior of us in this realm, in this third dimension. And he, I think, is definitely an old soul, or just someone that has been through a lot and can see through all of the bullshit in our world. Calling out these fake activists and spiritual politicians, as he calls them. Oprah, Joel Osteen, that guy on YouTube, the Infinite Waters. He says he's diving deep, but he only is in the kiddie pool. Which I totally agree with, man. When I first started watching his videos, he's just so over the top. He's always like, yeah, let's breathe in that good ass prana, and it's just like, dude, can you be real for a second? Like, all of his videos are like, how to not care what other people think. It's like, does someone need to really watch a video about to learn that? I mean, I think that's something that like comes naturally, but he's taken advantage of these spiritually underdeveloped people, which is most people. We're being withheld a lot of information from our ancestors, and a lot of people should be way more spiritually developed than they are in this day and age, and there's a reason for that. Our pineal glands are calcified. Our water is fluoridated. Our skies are being sprayed with chemtrails, and our food is GMO and poison. Our media is poison. We're being poisoned in so many different ways. Everyone needs to get back to their original and natural DNA. And, if you've watched my videos, hopefully I've provided some ways to do that. The first step is getting rid of your cable box. That thing needs to go right into the dumpster, along with your season tickets for any other professional sporting event. Sell your season tickets. You don't need to be going to these events. It's a waste of time. You're watching a play or a skit. And if you like doing that, that's fine. But just know that it's not real. And don't invest too much of your emotions into it because it's not real, man. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. And I know a lot of people don't want to accept that, even if all the facts are there. And, I still believe. It's just like people who still believe that, professional wrestling is real. My Super Bowl prediction, by the way, speaking of fake sports, is still the Packers and the Patriots. And I think that's pretty likely. It's either going to be the Packers and the Patriots or the Packers and the Steelers, round 2. Mike McCarthy, there's a lot there about his brother dying in in Pennsylvania gym. I think that's kind of a riddle to definitely the last Super Bowl of the Packers and the Steelers, but maybe it's going to come around again. I don't know. I hope none of you saw the movie Patriots Day, that propaganda that was released into the theaters recently. I hope none of you saw that. Boycott Patriots Day. It's all about the fake false flag event of the Boston bombing that was not really a bombing. It was that was a movie set, guys. And if you look up Logic Before Authority, this guy on YouTube, he really has a good video explaining that. Also, shout out to Aquarius, Colorado. His videos make me laugh, man. He's always calling people out and telling them to smoke weed on camera. I love it. I would, but I gave up weed, and the more knowledge I have, especially when I don't have access to organic, non-GMO marijuana, I think the marijuana here, it just opens up a portal for archons to come in and mess with you. For me, it gives me anxiety, and I don't know how it was grown, and I don't know much about it. I don't think it's very natural anymore. It's grown in someone's basement with chemicals and tap water, probably. So yeah, I'm not really token anymore, but if I do, I still eat like the hemp powder and the hemp seeds, which have a lot of health benefits, and I want to get my hands on some organic CBD oil from either Mexico or South America. So yeah, guys, the Dr. Sebi diet, I love it. I'm going to continue doing it. I said the only circumstance which I would maybe stray from it is if I'm in a situation where I have no other options, and it's just when I'm at home and I'm preparing food, and when I'm at the grocery store, I'm going to buy and prepare all of the foods that are approved on his list. So I hope everyone is doing well, and have a good, safe weekend, and I will talk to you next time. Peace and love.